Hello, hello. How are you all doing today?
Oh wait. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how are you, Siba?
Good, good, good.
Good, good. And how are we doing? Asubot, is that how you
Uh,
pronounce it?
yes, 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 yes,
All
yes.
right,
Yes,
perfect.
I'm doing fine, doing fine. Very
Good, good, good.
relaxing here.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
Let's all chill before we get into like a very exciting match.
Yes,
So
yes.
let me just pop up the questions. All right. I'm sure you've done most of these already, so let's see. Have we done what's your team's favorite food? Have we done that?
I did.
Mm, I
Oh,
didn't.
okay. Mela, let's
Uh,
do favorite food again. Yeah, what's your team's favorite food?
I don't know for sure, but I would go for a steak or a ribeye, something like that. I think.
Steak or ribeye? All right, you've got to get
Yes.
that protein, eh? Protein.
Yes.
All right. And what about you, Siba? Are there
Well,
like any Polish foods which are nice?
yeah. My team is Polish, so I feel like obligated to say pierogies.
Okay, I don't know what that is, but it sounds amazing.
Oh, you're missing out. Trust me.
Lovely, lovely. And Capocci, of course, loves Capocci as well. Right?
Yes, of course.
Yeah. So, let's try another one. Mela. Okay, let's try the. So, is there anything in particular which you guys do before a big game? Let's
Um,
start with yeah, Capocci. You can go.
as a team, or as a team,
Something,
we
yeah,
play
you
together.
do before a big game, like I don't know, play a few customs.
Yeah, I would do some one ones before the games
One for
and
ones.
talk about the draft as well. How each draft can evolve. I think that's what we do 30 minutes before. Yeah.
All right, lovely. You discussed the strategies. And what
Yes.
about you, HUJ?
So we have this tradition in my team. We always take our socks during the game. We play barefoot.
You
Every
play
single one of them.
barefoot.
Yep.
Do you play with your feet or no?
No, no. It's
No,
just for
no.
the feeling.
Okay, okay. Just for you feel the floor with your feet, right?
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, I use slides, but yeah, some
Alright,
of them
alright.
touch the floor.
Perfect, perfect. Alright. So, let's see which one in your team is the most competitive. Let's go with Capocci.
I would say Spice. I think it's the most competitive because even in one v ones he will go all out. So I would say my mid laner Spice.
Your mid laner. Alright, let's see how competitive he will be in this game. And how about you, HUJ?
I feel like the most competitive and always trying to win is Sloppy, our jungler.
Sloppy,
Our
alright.
jungler slash top laner slash support.
Okay, so you rotate a lot. Okay, we've seen that already with
Yeah, exactly.
Versio and yourselves as well. So obviously we have the new rule, and the players can role swap whenever they want, and we'll see how that will affect the game going forward. So thank you very much for being here and for answering questions. And let's see you all on the Rift. Let's have a good time, and let's have some good games. All right?
Yes. Thank
Yeah,
you.
good luck.
Good
Yeah.
luck. Thank you.
Good
Bye bye.
luck. Thank you. All right. We'll hop back into the clusters channel. With me here, I have the none other than Luke himself.
Hello, hello, guys. How are you doing? Hope you all are having a wonderful Thursday.
Yes, yes, definitely a Thursday. The last day is tomorrow, so a lot of people will be off. So I think they will be very happy about that.
Indeed, as they should, man. Like at the end of the workday, then the weekend comes. Go maybe to PV or have some fun, do some stuff. Get out, touch some grass as league players. The thing we fear the most, man.
That's some grass, yes, yes. It's very important to get off from online sometimes and just get out and enjoy the scenery.
I will advertise Gozo has a lot of grass, so maybe head yourselves to Gozo. A weekend break. I'll tell you where to go. I've got a list. As the fellow goes, then I'll be your tour guide.
Yes,
Cheap
yes.
price of €100 per person.
100 €
Uh,
is really cheap, really cheap.
Incredibly, and especially in this economy, man. I mean, we live in an economy where like fucking pastizzi costs 50 cents, man. So like, it is the interest rate and then the inflation is through the roof, man.
Yes, no, definitely, I agree with you. Everything is high except me.
Ah, man.
Uh, anyway, what are your thoughts on this game? Just looking at maybe the predictions, just the overall
So for
feel.
first match, we have Hugh versus Caboche. I mean, HUJ have already shown us like what they're capable of, and they are quite good in they're like showing us that they're top three in the tournament, dropping only games to Aversio and Dangani. So in my opinion, HUJ is gonna be the favorite for this, and Kabachi do have something to prove if they want. If they can beat this team, they can prove to the rest of the tournament, like, listen, Kabuchi is a team to be feared. But just by the basis, Kabuchi lost to Horizon, Horizon lost to HUJ. I'm expecting this to be a game for HUJ.
Oh, definitely. I think Kapochi may cook something spicy for us this game. We'll have to see if we can get some of the earlier team comps which you have been seeing, such as Anivia Poppy, which has been dominating the LCM. Um, uh, but yes, it is unfortunately stacked against Kapochi. We do love an underdog story though, so if Kapochi can turn this around, that will be huge.
Yeah. I'll root for Kabuchi. However, my pick'em speak for confident club here. Um, I hope Kabuchi prove my pick'ems wrong. I really want them to prove my pick'ems wrong. Um, It's one of those scenarios where whichever team wins, I'm happy. Either my pick'ems win or a team which I really want, which I kind of want to win wins. So like win-win.
Exactly, exactly. And no matter what happens, we're all having fun, right? I hope.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why we joined the tournament. That's why Janssen created the tournament. We're all having fun, and we're showcasing what the Maltese community has to offer in terms of League of Legends.
I mean, yeah, for sure. I mean, me speaking me myself, I'm playing against so many better players than I ever will be, to be honest. And I'm learning a lot, and I'm just having fun. Like going into matches such as Agony, and then, like I went in with the mentality, I'm here to have fun. I'm gonna give it my all. I'm gonna learn from it. And learned a lot from it. A lot of my mistakes that I made, and just a good way to improve and as well have fun in the Motifs community.
Exactly, exactly. So we are waiting a bit longer because
So,
there.
Bino, I have a question for you.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
Are you a tea or a coffee person?
So, a tea person, definitely a tea person. I hate coffee. Not hate. I don't take it. I don't like the caffeine. Like, caffeine's not that good,
Yeah.
for you as well. So, I
Then my follow-up question would be, what is your favorite type of tea? Because there's not like one flavor of tea, right? So I'm interested.
wow, wow. All right. So this is quite the surprising question you sprung on me today.
Fill in
um,
time until the hosts get ready you are ready for the match. As before draft, there's not much we can fill the time with. So let's just have a friendly conversation.
Yes, fair enough. So, usually I just take the normal tea, which you mix with milk. I don't know what it's called.
Just a
Um,
normal white tea.
yeah. Or else, I also take green tea, or honestly, I went like abroad a few months ago, and I just started mixing and matching all types of herbal teas. There were like a lot of different types of teas, and I had fun just tasting all of the different herbal flavors. Not strawberry, but there were quite a lot of different flavors, and I enjoyed tasting everything. You know.
No, fair enough. There's a lot of tea flavors. Like for example, English breakfast. We're seeing it in the chat. Jansen throwing it down there. I like it as well. I do think it is one of my favorites. However, there is times where like um I do just go around and try out new teas, man. The Earl Grey, for example, is another one of my favorites. I was about to mention it, like bro beat me to it. Black tea, the undisputed goes with raccoon. I think also just a tea with lemon. There's some tea, lemon, and whiskey. Can you tell me that tea, lemon, and whiskey is not
Tea,
Anyone in the chat
lemon,
who
and
likes it as well?
whiskey. Wow. Okay, so you're getting drunk in the morning. That's
What are
crazy.
you talking about? Don't doubt me like that, Bino. I see it's not that well received in chat. I'll leave it to then. It's just a gossiping thing perhaps.
Yeah, maybe. Was it in traditions?
It's like the winter classic.
Whiskey with tea sounds like a problem.
Maybe it is, man. Oh no, you just you feel cold and but like that just like tajt ħani hu naqra whiskey like.
I agree with you. Like fair enough. I'll give it to you. I mean, tea or something like really warm just helps you when you have like a bit of a sore throat, you know. And also, when I'm feeling cold, I want some alcohol. Like alcohol will warm you up, get that blood flowing, you know. So yeah, I do agree with you, sort of, you know.
Removing the alcohol part from it, yes. Removing the whiskey.
Yes, exactly.
Let's see if
Move Siba on TC.
message hot. Wait. I need to take care of something.
Alright, no problem,
Uh,
mate.
wait, who do I need to move? Um, we're
Raccoon with the
figuring out something
chimchar.
in regards to the Discord.
Alright, mate. Fair enough. What happened?
Oh, I think
But they are all there, no? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
one of them is like gonna be a coach. Yeah, one of the HUJ members is just a coach.
Yeah. Alright, so. I'm gonna switch it to traffic just to be safe. Alright, we did start actually. We have blue banning, they're hovering Vladimir. Wait, they banned Vladimir actually. I'm not really sure what they're exactly going for right now. They're just banning like Vladimir is a strong pick in the right
Vladimir for
hands.
Confident Club as mid laner is very strong. They showcase it against us. They showcase it against um who else? Their first match, and they did seem really strong. It's one of their mid laners' most comfortable champions, and thus it is getting
Wait,
banned.
Confident Club aren't they HUJ? What's going
Yeah.
on?
So Confident Club is their like English name. HUJ
Ah,
is like
okay.
um it means a word which I cannot say on stream when said in a certain way.
Oh, okay.
in their language, you know. So
Am I saying it correctly or am I going to get cancelled?
it just means that, like, it doesn't mean anything that bad.
Okay,
It,
okay, okay.
refer to HUJ. I would play it safe for the stream.
Alright, alright. So, we did continue with the bans. We have Elise and Yasuo, so we're taking out Yasuo. We've seen a few plays on the Yasuo, especially when you consider a Versio. One of their mid laners is basically OTP Yasuo and Yone. And then we have Elise jungle. We've seen Elise picked in another game before and it did pretty well.
I'm saying this bot lane, man. This bot lane already quite a matchup. Man,
Oh,
you have
definitely.
Draven first pick into a Caitlyn. This bot lane is gonna be violent and might be the determiner of this game. As we saw, I think Kabochi's Draven make an appearance. I'm not sure
Oh,
if it was yesterday.
we
For
do
sure, we had a
have
Draven
the
game yesterday.
we do have the Yone coming out for Confident Club or HUJ here, who will probably be looking to funnel quite some kills into that Yone. And
The
we
Yone
have
a big side pressure threat. Yeah, I mean this Yone is could be strong on side late in the game. Very solid mid lane with very little counters. Aatrox getting locked in here for Kawachi, a solid top laner, and if the Sion does go top, I think the Aatrox matchup is actually a pretty decent matchup into the zone. It's even if not Aatrox favored, as Kawachi close out their bot lane with a knot. A very strong pick. However, Confident Club do play the Milio, do play the Lulu, and Milio can be very annoying against this knot. Can interrupt his hook if this Milio knows how to do it correctly, and gets locked
so
here. So
I do
bot
want
lane's
to
picked.
point out
Continue.
something about the Aatrox because I do know Danico personally, and he does love playing his Aatrox. So I think he's picking one of his stronger champions in this matchup. But we'll have to see exactly who he'll be laning against on the side of Confident Club. And we're back to bans. We have Gasante. Wait, why did they ban a top laner actually? When we already know that Aatrox is going top. That doesn't make sense.
The Cassante ban here could be this Aatrox, could be a possible mid lane here, to be honest. They could look to flex this Aatrox picks. It would be a bit weird, but definitely viable if you ask me. As we do see the mid getting targeted, I'm expecting a Fitz ban. I'm expecting who was the other Kassadin, Victor Ben, if they're gonna keep targeting the mid here from the side of Kabachi.
Oh, Kassadin. I've actually never seen it picked during the LCM. Has it?
Confident Club mid laner is a confident Kassadin Victor player. What is this heaven champion pool? Um, I think those are his main champions. But as well, Confident Club could look to flex, and with this Yon picked, I'm not sure even if you want to ban this mid lane. Yon, a very flexible pick, and they do decide to ban away the Fiora in this top side, changing it up a bit. And the Jarvan Kansanta band, don't really like the Jarvan ban. Perhaps might be different now that we have the fourth pick coming through.
Alright, we have 4 pick. Let's see what they'll be picking. This will solidify many of the roles because we still have. Okay, Yone is going mid and Nar is going top here. So we have the Nar against the Aatrox. Probably.
Yeah, and then Gnar into Aatrox, this Gnar is gonna be like a confident pick for confident club, as they find themselves on this Gnar for another game. A very strong pick, can bully out in his mini form, very good mega form for team fights. His ult can find multiple man ults. However, now
We
Kabachi
have
need to finalize
Figo
their
locking in the
ooh
jungle here. We've seen
spicy.
Figo before. It's quite the versatile pick. I mean, he is strong with lots of pressure. He can take your teammates, use them against you. So yeah, I think Figo jungle is a pretty strong pick here.
Viego jungle is extremely strong right now. I think it is top, in my opinion, like an S to an A tier jungler. especially if you know how to pilot a lot of champions. And with
Oh,
on the side of Kawachi, they do finalize
Silas.
their draft with Silas. Silas can steal the Maganar ult and can steal the Young ult, can find some really good engages with these two ults. The Caitlyn ult can be used to snipe someone in the backline, as we are seeing Confident Club gonna finalize their draft with what looks to be an Udyr jungle. Udyr jungle is quite oppressive. His damage
Of
numbers are
course.
quite nice. However, they do decide to
Karthus
change it up.
jungle. Jesus. Alright, so I just want to point out Silas is extremely strong in the right hands. He can dish out a lot of damage, so he will definitely be a contestant in the mid lane. I am really excited to see this mid lane matchup. Like, I'll be honest with you. I am really excited because both Silas and both Yone can dish out tons of damage, and we'll have to see which one of them can win.
As well, now the Silas can steal a Karthus ultimate, and that is quite a valuable ultimate to have on your side. If the Silas is ahead of the rest of the Confident Club team, he can just press the R button and half their health bar can get deleted. So something to watch out for on the side of Confident Club. The Silas has some really good options here. Confident Club just look to be scale here. They want their Karthus just farm it up, scale up, especially with the own reach the 2 items, 3 items power spikes, and then just look to dominate. On the other side, on the side of Kawachi, they look to actually snowball quite the game quite hard with this Draven pick, with this Aatrox, possibly like just looking to have a strong early game to mid game, then look to snowball the game from there. I like the approach Kabuchi have taken. If we have to just talk about draft and strictly draft, both teams have really good draft. Aiming for different things, it will all matter whether or not Kabuchi are able to get this early game to mid game lead. If they're able to get this Raven ahead or if the Silas ahead, it does look really good for the side of Kabuchi. If Confident Club do fall really far behind, they don't have any good to early to mid game except this Young, I would say. So let's see how it goes.
Definitely, definitely. We've seen Karthus jungle before. I've seen it plenty of times, but it's always such an interesting pick to see. Karthus is not really something someone would consider like a common jungler, you know. And it's really interesting to see it picked, you know.
Yeah, the thing with Carter's jungle. I'll have Jansen correct me in the chat if I'm saying gonna say something correctly. But you just sit there and you farm. You farm, you farm, you farm, you farm, you farm, you farm. You get the items, you get kills with your ultimate. Then once you are like 1 2 item power spike, you just press the R button. You join a team fight. Your wall, it is so good. Your W is one of your strongest abilities in my opinion, can give such a strong slow. Makes it also really hard to invade because you either get caught in the jungle, you're slow there trying to get out of there. His Q also really good on isolated damage on someone immobile like Viego. Perhaps he does have a dash or two. Um, he might be able to like catch him out. Very hard to invade. Very little counters to Kartos. The only counters that come to mind for me are stuff that can duel him level 1, level 3, sorry, and those don't not a lot of junglers can do that.
Oh, definitely. I think actually Figo can duel him level 3. I'll be real with you, because he does have the dash, as you mentioned. He has a stun, and Figo level 3 deals quite a decent amount of damage. But also, as you rightly mentioned, the Karthus W can be so devastating. It can cut off your team, it can isolate you, and the rest of their team will just follow up and will destroy you. And as we've seen in this LCM, getting one individual member out of the fights will be huge.
Yeah, numbers advantage is the most important fundamental in the fundamental book. Um, if you have more numbers on the map, you should win the fight. That should is a big should, but you usually want to fight fights where you have one more member than the opposing team, and hopefully you can find a good trade from that.
I'm,
But it does seem like this game is either gonna be, in my opinion, a 35 to 30 minute game where we just look at Confident Cup scaling all the way up, or it is gonna be a 20 to 25 minute game where Kabuchi do get the early game lead, they do get their game plan rolling, and they just ball the way through the Nexus and get this Raven ahead, Silas ahead, Viego ahead. It's all nightmare. Any one of Kabuchi's members ahead is a nightmare to deal with.
Oh, definitely. We can't forget that Aatrox, who can dish out so much damage, can life steal so much, and he will stay alive in that 1v3 scenario. So, yeah, Aatrox, Silas, Draven, or Vigo can all get ahead. Obviously, we have Nautilus and Vigo, which would build tankish. And on the side of Confident Club, we have Gnar, who will be their primary tank. Let's head into the predictions which were made for us. So as you can see, we have a 90.9% chance win rate for HUJ and 9.1% chance for Kapochi. So as you said earlier, it's really not looking good for Kapochi here. It's really not looking good.
Yeah, Kabuchi not favored in pick'ems here. Man, prove us wrong. That's how it is, right? You're not gonna be favored unless you can prove the fans wrong. You need to make a stand, and that no better opponent, in my opinion, other than Agony and America, perhaps, to make a stand in this current tournament. I think if you win against HUJ, you will definitely become one of the fan favorites very quickly for the upcoming pick'ems.
Oh,
With
most
that being
definitely.
said,
Most
um,
definitely. I've been saying this earlier. We've been looking at Agony and Aversio, who are of course the top dogs of the tournament, but HUJ can easily contest their position, and if we see an upset, that would be great to see. We still have chance for them to have this upset, to go ahead. We still have the semifinals and the finals, so we're obviously still not counting out any of these teams yet, because they can still make it to a better position.
and we definitely should not be counting out anyone. A lot of teams are looking to improve and learn along the way. So many teams are just like becoming better the more games they play, and that is kind of the point of this tournament. At the same time, playing against stronger opponents, so many teams are scrimming each other as well, which is really really nice. So
Alright, let's switch to the game here. We do have Nathaniel on that Aatrox, of course, as I pointed out earlier.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
we are seeing a 5-man stack on both teams. We're gonna have a very bloody level
Okay,
1,
we're
it
gonna
seems,
have an invade here.
as 5-man stack both in two bushes. You can hear them, like the suspense. Oh,
Oh,
and they're gonna go in, and they're gonna be
and
spotted.
we go in!
Oh my god, such
Alright,
a
we
big
have flash
whatever
out,
blitz
and
that was.
whoopsers,
Wolf might
one
be
of
looking to
them
fall.
is falling down. Draven.
Minions have spawned.
Flash coming out,
Draven.
Hot Dog Draven trying to run for his life. Kabuchi are getting the worst
Draven
of this.
dead
As
as well.
sloppy.
Two of them
Oh
down.
my god, that Caitlyn Q, I think, just did so much damage.
I have no idea. There were so many summoners popped. I have no idea what went on during that team fight. But
In that team fight, what happened? Caitlyn Q into the Nar was there helping a lot. A lot of damage was just coming out of that Caitlyn Q. Not Hook, not even I think used there, and Kabuchi from that just Q had to immediately run away, and it was just not. It was just horror. You have Yone with a kill, Kartos with a kill, bro.
yes.
It's not looking good.
We saw their aggression. We saw what they wanted to do. They wanted to make a statement going into this match. And I think we all know. Ooh man, that bot lane is getting poked down by the Draven. Not exactly.
Draven being Draven. A hook does land on the psychics.
But
Very
Draven
good
does not follow up.
interrupt from Latina Carlos.
I really thought this would go differently.
Viego's cooking. Viego cooking with a gank here. They do not spot him. They only just spot him now.
But they're
Flash
going
forced
in
out
on
of slide
Emilio.
kicks with that flash
Emilio
hook.
falls down. Lovely,
Very
lovely,
nice.
lovely start here. That's exactly what you love to see. All this aggression. They're just going for it. They're just going for it.
So Kabachi will not go down so easily. However, what happens now because of that is Kartos is invading the blue side jungle. So we'll have Viego be losing, I think, 2 camps here. I will also give you a reminder to fix the champ order. You're ready on it, nice. As Kartos will look to steal now away 2 camps because of that bot lane gank, which will give Viego time to perhaps find another gank. This hot dog Draven is very spicy at the moment. He's a spicy hot dog as he is trying to find and bully Caitlyn in this lane.
It is
Might get to reset here.
extremely weird how Draven is getting bullied because Caitlyn does have more range in this matchup.
Caitlyn does have more range, however Draven used such a strong ability early on in the game as Ezobot is here to cover for Daniko. Ezobot now trying to find the Snar in the bush, trying to force a flash.
There it is, the flash. That's what we were looking for. I think they'll be happy with that flash out.
Good choice here from the side of Ezobot. Understands, in my opinion, have nothing to do. Just try and get something out of it. You don't have any camps up. He just looks to force the flash. Kartos with this level lead is enjoying life. He is getting so many camps with that kill. Will be looking at a very juicy first base, especially after getting this Scuttle Crab in the bot side.
Oh, definitely. Look at the bot side and jungle helping each other get that Scuttle Crab. And what's interesting is that top Scuttle is still alive.
Not taken yet. As we are seeing Kartos doing a bit of an overstay, does drop a ward and now will look to reset. Not even resetting with 2k gold in his inventory. I want to know why he hasn't reset yet. That is a bit troll. However, Ezobot is still level 3 going on to no memory. Nice chains coming out from Silas, and Silas will secure. No, so Ezobot does secure the kill there. Not sure if you're aware, but your screen has gone black.
Yeah, I'm fixing the icons a bit, making them smaller.
A bit of technical difficulties as we do have a black screen. I will keep you updated what's happening on the map. Close your eyes and visualize it with me, guys. You basically have Kartos doing another full clear, still looking for a reset. Ezobot is being super proactive, trying to gank every single lane. He does help his Silas get an assist there and secure a kill onto the zone.
Oh wait.
Ezobot very behind in terms of
there we
camps
go.
and XP.
Perfect.
However, he does have 2 kills onto him, and he is looking to gank this bot side as Milo forced to not even doesn't have flash there, and he does find another kill to his bot side. So Ezobot says, "Who needs camps when you can get kills, man?" And just trying to be proactive on the map.
Yeah, they're absolutely right on the free go. He's like the 30 farm behind here. He's losing
And
out
even
on
though
so
he's
many
behind
kills.
that much in CS, the kills are keeping him equal in gold. Not so much equal in XP, unfortunately. As
Oh,
Hot Dog
he's
Draven
going
pushes forward
in
with the
barrier
barrier
and
slice kicks
turret.
with the E
Turret
backwards.
takes him down. Wow, that was well played by Caitlyn. Really well played.
Well played from Caitlyn there. A very aggressive call from Draven. Does not pay out in the end.
They're still pretty even in gold lead, I would say. Only 700 gold difference between them.
And that 700 gold difference is sitting on their own. All the rest of the members are quite even. We're seeing some very nice happy feet from the Aatrox, dodging most of Kartos' Q there. Kartos has hit this level 6 mark, so he could look to ult
They
and
are
on with low
keeping
HP.
Kartos up top. He is keeping him
Nice
up
Mega
top.
Megan are there. The ult does come out. Daniko does
he
flash forward. The
fail
kills do
his
land on
Q,
the
but
Batman.
it doesn't matter Cause Gnar still falls. And we see to
And
Vigo
Ezobot is gonna
camping.
find Sloppy in
Yep,
here.
he is.
We do see a fight breaking out. However, Ezobot not level 6 yet, doesn't have that ultimate available to him. Also, Sloppy very
Is
low
going
on
to
mana
try and,
here. Needs to be
take
careful.
the minions
Ezobot
here.
might be on
Yep.
his level 6 mark after this camp. Not yet, not yet.
They did ward, so Karthus saw the Aatrox coming up as well.
Yeah, Kartos there. Think I overstayed a bit on top. Should have been a meal on his camp or look to reset. Ezobot very smartly taking away a camp, trying to find something back because the CS looks horrible. He does need this level 6 as urgently as possible to start becoming even more of a champion. And it's never a good scenario when the jungler is almost the same level as your support.
Oh, definitely. Vigo has reached level 6 now.
And he might have a completed item in base if he doesn't buy boots. I think he has Blade of the Ruined King in base. Close, pretty close, I think.
But you need to get boots in this case, right?
Not really. In this meta we are in, you can look to skip boots for more damage, as Latina Carlos is eating a lot of damage straight to her face. The healing does come through. Hot Dog driving, siding out a lot of damage. However, without the
Caitlyn
ultimate,
is a
will
level
pay with
above.
his life most likely. Does survive in this bot side. In the meantime, in this top side, Danako is getting blasted by Batman.
Mopsers falls down. And Daniko goes in. Oh my god. But
What?
okay. No.
Okay.
He falls. He falls.
Let him
no.
cook, let
oh
him
my
cook!
god.
Let him cook! Danako does cook in this top side, finding the solo kill on Batman there. Kabachi are trying to fight as much as possible here.
That was amazing, dude. That just went around so quickly. I thought, no, Gnar, no. Aatrox, Gnar. Oh my god.
And now Ezobot in this bot side will look to almost solo kill.
Caitlyn,
Nice
come
case.
on. Caitlyn
2v1,
can
trying
survive.
his best.
Caitlyn,
Does
yeah.
have a million
Caitlyn
next to him, does survive.
yeah.
The Milo healing, a bit. If it was a 1v1, you got it. But, you know.
They are equal in kills right now, so... But we do have to see that gold lead develop a little more into HUJ's favor here, so...
Yeah. It does have a lead for HUJ, and we talked about how, you know, Kabochi kind of want to snowball this, and it's not looking the best for a snowball. However, they are still in this. Aatrox is in front of this Gnar. Spice is holding his own, although he's very behind in CS here. A lot of this gold lead is sitting on Unknown's memory because he has been bullying Spice here in this mid lane. Ezobot could look to perhaps save a bit his mid laner.
Shut him down. No, but...
Draven is getting solo killed with this Gnar. Hot Dog Draven will become a dead hot dog after that. Just a snack for the Gnar in this bot lane.
Oh. Karthus juggling the camps. Lovely, lovely.
Good Karthus mechanics do come out here. As we do see Kabochi securing 3 grabs, not allowing the 4th grab to fall to Confident Clan.
The Vigo and Silas try not to farm challenge is real and is happening in this game.
However, Ezobot does have a flank. Meganar ult not up.
Oh wow! Nar
Ezobot, sorry.
dodges the Yone ult. That was actually really well done.
A Hot Dog Draven might pay for his life, however Slice Kicks will find an Aatrox in his face. He needs to run, trying to relay the traps, and does get shot down by the Aatrox. A nice hook from Whoop does find Karthus. Follow-up ult now, Ezobot looking to find Sloppy here. Shutdown unfortunately does go onto this Nautilus as a Karthus ult does come out.
But he takes no one with him.
And the Yone is farming a bit of plates in this top side, however, Kabochi do find a lot of kills in this bot side, and I think they're going to be happy with trading 2 or 3 plates in this top side for those kills in the bot lane.
This game does have everyone talking here. like all of these plays. And can we just say that Kapochi has actually closed the gold lead again here?
They have closed the goal lead. However, this Draven does feel very behind. The Silas does feel behind. If you, I don't know if you can press X, but if you press X, you can show to the viewers the gold leads are sitting. Most of the
Oh
gold.
wow, look at that mid lane difference
Yeah.
on the gold.
The Silas is very behind. Aatrox does have a lot of gold, and you don't.
Silas. Yeah, Silas
Ooh.
is absolutely dead.
Why did he have a shutdown? Imagine being 1.2 gold, like below the own, and having a shutdown on your body.
Yeah,
As
that's
man
true.
must not feel good, and now Whoop might be too
Nautilus
far
is going
forward.
to get caught out so hard. Oh, he does
Forced to
flash
flash.
over the Caitlyn trap.
And this Karthus now continue farming on this Viego. Viego not having a fun time finding his camps, completely stolen on half the time.
Oof. I think we will see that farm difference come into play really soon here.
Yeah, it does look like it is gonna be a game that Danoko will have to kind of carry, as he is the only member really
They are
ahead of the
trying
rest
to,
of the team.
okay, ult on Caitlyn, but they engaged on Milo. Milio does run away.
Heal is used, and Milo is very slippery. She does have a lot of healing, and you know, just there isn't a completed item on the side of Draven. He's now getting bullied by Slice Cakes, who is 2 levels ahead of him. Draven on very low mana. If those X's run out, Draven is gonna have a big problem. He does just manage to keep them spinning, and HUJ do seem to be in a very good position where they can just stand here, scale better and heavier than their opposing team.
I think HUJ are really just winning on farm right now. Like, the goal difference is all on the farm.
Yeah, the CSing not a good thing. Another hook does come out onto Latina Carlos. Latina Carlos first to clash, and Mikhail's Ezubot does collect the kill. Now Sloppy might be too far forward. Ezubot not sure if you want to be in
Esupot
Milo's
runs
body
around,
for that
runs
fight.
away with the ult. But the ult does come in.
He does get the drop.
Oh my god!
Whoop does sacrifice his life
No!
to save Viego.
Karthus!
Oh, sevens in the chat. He does the right thing. The support giving up his life, as now Unknown Memory trying to kill Splice. Splice does have the heat.
Okay, both
And
of
a
them
1
go
for
down.
1 in the top side.
Wow, that Karthus, why did he ult there? Like, why didn't he go away? Should have ulted away from the.
Ooh,
away
Danica,
from
nice
the
try
defense.
with that flash. We ignore that. We won't make it in the fail montage. I will not promise that. Nice try. The Caitlyn a bit too far away there.
Nar is getting this tier 1 bot tower. What's the status on the towers? All of them are up on red side. We have 1 tower down on blue side. So not a lot of tower pressure there. But we did see Kapochi take 2 dragons already. So they might be looking into speedrunning that soul right here.
And it's quite a good soul. Hextech soul is arguably one of the strongest, if not the strongest soul, especially perhaps on this team. Ocean Soul would also be really good in my opinion, but they shouldn't be complaining about a Hextech soul. It is a possible win condition for the side of Kabochi. Silas
There
is
we
scaling,
see the
he's getting
Karthus
back.
W going down.
Whoop forced to ult defensively. Draven ult does come out also. However, this Draven just does not have the damage. Sitting on only Collector. He needs a lot more items. He needs a lot more gold. I want to see just how many duration stacks he has. He has 130. If he can look to survive, get it to like, I don't know, 300, then find a kill with his ultimate. That ultimate does scale with his passive and does have an execute range the more stacks you have, as now we have Ezubot and Danuka trying to flank onto Slice Cakes,
2
forcing his AD
flashes
carry
down.
flashes.
Yeah, both flashes down.
And with Hextech Soul Point now up, I would not be surprised if Kawachi does decide to just foreman this dragon, as even as soon as they see this notification that Kartos was just on to Rift Herald, we do see Confident Clan trying to respond in time.
I really
However,
think. Oh, yeah,
not-
they are getting bullied by the rest of Red Team here.
not
though.
in a very good position there to
Kartos
sandwich
goes
them.
in
The
to
Mega Gnar
seal
does come
Soul.
out. Daniko very low. Ezubot does get
Ezubot
Mega Gnar
is
ulted.
close
You
to
forced to
death.
ult defensively. A big Mega Gnar silence ult does come through there. And
Yo,
now
they
will
are
find three
three
in return.
people.
It is a fight. No, Splice trying to
Whoa.
find someone in the back line. Does find
Yo,
Gnar.
Nick,
On the
following
reflections
up on
forward.
Silas.
Daniko trying to
Silas
save the
goes
game on his
down.
own.
And
no,
Daniko
what
goes
a
down
fight.
as well. Oh my god, that was so many good uses.
The fight is not over as Lopin might be here fighting
Nautilus,
against
yeah.
Ezubot. Ooh, okay, Ezubot able to make it out.
Close to an
Such a
ace.
good fight from both teams. Kartos ult will find its mark. However,
It falls to the DOT, my god. What
Shadow
a,
Flame there finding
what
the
a
kill.
fight. What a fight. All of them landed their skills beautifully. Like, that was an amazing fight.
It was an amazing fight, however it does turn into Confident Clan's favor, and what both teams on a micro level well trying their absolute best to out one up each other. We had first a very good Spice Mega Gnar ult coming out from the silence, immediately following up a known memory, saving that fight with a triple Yon ult, but then the fight was not over. Aatrox trying to clean it and almost did so in return. However, at the end of the day, we now are facing a 6k gold lead for Confident Clan, and the game from this point onwards will not be a pretty one for Kabachi.
I must say, Daniko is dealing quite a lot of damage right now. Like, we saw that one Q on the Gnar nearly did 1/4 of his health.
He is arguably the most fat member on the side of Kabachi here. A lot relies on him to find this backline access, trying to find a kill or to win the backline. As now, Not does go in, does find the ult onto the unknown memory. Slice kicks perhaps a bit too far forward. A 4-man ult again? Unknown memory. How can you keep cooking so hard? However, Viego does find the shutdown on the Caitlyn. However, unknown
Yone
memory trying
keeps
his
going.
best to save the game.
Yone just doesn't stop.
Wow, man! Wow! Splice
Oh
trying
my
to find
god,
something in
dodges
return,
the
however,
ult
Young
as
dodges his
well.
own ultimate.
Wow,
Ooh.
man. That Yone is slippery, that Yone is dealing damage, that Yone is making Kapochi cry right now.
He really is. Every time Kabachi seems to find the flank, it is this Yoni just turning the fight around. As now Kartos has been too far forward. He will get caught. He will be collected by Ezubot. However, Ezubot will have to trade it with his own life. As the ult there coming out from the side of Kartos, a very, very strong ult there.
Draven
yeah.
alt Y, I don't know.
For the farm.
Yeah, fair enough.
It is only a 100-second cooldown, and with Dragon being up in around 100 seconds, it should have it back up, as Splice is kind of cooking unknown memory in this top side. Cooking seems to be my favorite word of the day
they're
today.
getting, yeah.
As Daniko does look now to go on to Slice Cake. Slice Cakes almost find the Q in return. Hot Dog Draven going forward, confident with his barrier that he will not fall, knowing Kartos ult is down. And now with this pick, will they look to perhaps get vision control of this river, try and control a bit this both sides for the upcoming Drake?
Baron is up, we might see a fight around it. Nautilus, not a good idea, but teleport does come in for blue side. Silas misses. Does Yone have his ult though?
Yona ult is down, and now at this type of the fight, it does seem like Confident Clan are just cleaning field. The engage there from Kabuchi was not it. Hot Dog Draven, the only real carry, still alive as Aatrox is basing, trying to solo kill. Batman does find one in return.
Tandiko can't really do anything about this Baron, so Red side will be taking Baron. We'll see how this develops. We have 7k gold lead at this point, so HUJ are definitely in the lead. And
Yeah,
we'll
HUJ
probably see a few towers being contested now, I believe, or that dragon, one of those.
A dragon, I think, is going to be a high priority for both teams. Kabuchi really want this dragon to try and give them a win condition around this soul. However, I think Covenant Clan will simply and outright deny it. They do have an 8k gold lead, but let's look at the items for a quick moment. It does seem to be a decent time to fight. Perhaps this Raven would really love to have his second item completed. However, perhaps the Hawk good flash idea coming out. If you cut out Sloppy there, would have been really nice. Danako does ult here. We do have Unknown
Yone
Memory
flashed out.
forced to go back off there. Caitlyn does come out.
Yeah,
Whoop will be
yeah,
the first
yeah.
one to fall as Unknown Memory looking to
Nar
cook something
ult.
there.
Yone
Yonel
ult
does
only
find a
picks up
Draven
one
and Kartus
person.
here will hurt everyone on the team. Everyone first to back off and will be looking like it's gonna be a clean Drake for the side of Confident Clan.
Ooh, Nar is biting off more than he can chew, maybe?
And 1v1, Danako
Oh
does
yeah,
heal a lot from his
Daniko is
passive.
dealing a lot of damage here.
However, this mid lane is getting knocked down, and this is something that Kabuchi need to respond to. As Ezebot is trying to find something, going invisible in the shroud, will find Latina Carlos. However, Latina Carlos will just waddle his way out of there. They do have Confident Clan kind of split. Caitlyn and Milo will not be able to join any fight if this fight erupts on the bot side. Now Silas does steal the Kartus ult, however he is nowhere nearly as fed as he wants to be with this ultimate. Doesn't even have the best items for it, unfortunately.
So, HUJ did take the inhibitor, but I think that's about all they will be able to take with this Baron. They took Dragon and inhibitor, and the Baron will basically run out now.
Yep. If you're like Kabuchi here, you just look to just hold this Baron shelf, then look to win a team fight. Maybe Danako can find an incredible flank and get rid of the carries in the back line. Then look to reset with Ezebot. Still can win this if you find the flank, if you have a chance. However, you have to be honest with yourself and say, listen, this is not something which we're likely to win. We might have to risk it a bit, as Splice does almost get one shot by this Caitlyn.
Their Baron should be wearing off soon, so... Ooh, Nautilus did try to engage. I'm not sure that would have been the best option. He does go in, finds the Kartus. Fight breaks out. Baron did go out.
Splice does eat
all
that
of them are
ult. Now
still
Batman in the
alive.
backline.
Nar ult, okay, to Kartus ult, and two of them go down. Danik was still alive.
And this seems to be game for the side of Confident Clan. With two crucial members down, it will be this scenario, I think, where
Yes,
Confident Clan
yes.
will look to find the game, and Kabuchi will give
Silas
it their
goes
best.
in.
However, it
But
did look
does
horrible
nothing.
after level 1.
I mean, yeah, that first blood did do a number on them, but I feel like Kaposhi did really give it their all here. I mean, the scoreboard says it better than I ever could. There have been kills from both sides. And Kapochi knew they were the underdogs, but they did not let that bring them down. They did not give in, and they showed up, and I think they gave HUJ a pretty solid fight.
They indeed did. They gave them a fight for their money. They tried their absolute best, but at the end of the day, HUJ do come out on top. They were the better team. So,
Alright, so that's about it for the match. So, we will be looking into going to the analyst desk Thank you, Luke, for coming in and helping me cast the game. It's really appreciated.
Good job, Bino. I will be heading out for now. I'll be live with the third game today. This is it for now. Gonna take a short break. So, guys, enjoy the upcoming matches and hope to see you in my stream. Stick around. At around I think 9, I'll start streaming for the third game. Good luck, Bino, with the remaining of the stream, and thank you to all the fans in the chat.
Yeah, thank you for everyone who came in to join the LCM. This is epic. 14 teams, 14 Maltese teams battling it out, and this is super epic. Alright, let's head straight into the analyst test and take a moment to set up here. Hello, Gator, how are we doing?
Hello, I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well, and everybody else in the chat is as well.
Yes, thank you
So
so
I will
much.
start us off in terms of analysis.
So give me a second so I set it up.
No problem.
Let me see. So let's go here. Okay. And yeah, there we go.
So, initially looking into this invade, I was quite surprised that HUJ was going to take it, because looking at the team comps, KBO looks much stronger early game. But surprisingly, by virtue of the huge Milio queue and the poke from the rest of the team coming in behind it, they really managed to turn this around and get themselves a really good lead. It was actually quite insane what they managed to get out of it, and I'm very surprised. But well played to them. Following that, however, Viego actually managed to make a lot of plays around the map. First getting a kill bot lane on Milio, followed by a gank in the mid lane. You can see here. Followed by another gank top lane, I believe. Oh no, another gank bot lane, sorry. Into the dragon. All of it was really well executed, and it managed to get blue back into the game, definitely. Unfortunately, that didn't last. Because whilst they did really well here, Caitlyn started to get ahead further through counter ganks and plays like the Gnar TP, which was very good around this stage. Managing to get a free pick on Draven without much contesting from Nautilus, in fact. It's quite cleanly played. And they just took those leads and used them to team fight tremendously well. 3 of which that were primarily leading to the win were the fights at 17-20 over here at the dragon, which got them their first dragon, in fact, which would have led to possibly Soul if the game got further, but it got ended quicker. In this fight, if I remember correctly, Gnar manages to zone them out quite well, although he does overextend a bit too far. Nevertheless, his flashback is fine because he cancels Viego. Milio does get caught and die from it, but by virtue of the Yone playing together with the Caitlyn very well, it turns into a really good fight. Yone, in fact, played quite well this game in general, managing to get a lot of team fight ults that turned the game into their favor as a guarantee. In fact, there was even a pick that they got here and the Viego fight here, but the Viego fight unfortunately didn't lead to much for him, but it was a good attempt nonetheless. Following that team fight, there was another large one at 21 minutes, where multiple of the blue side TP'd in, but unfortunately they're just a bit too far behind now in gold, not necessarily in kills. And again, Yone played it really well, bought a lot of time with Gnar, and the two of them managed to turn it around, leading to an absolutely devastating Baron, leading into one more final fight at 23 minutes in at the Dragon, excluding the finalized fight where they actually ended the game. But by that point, I believe they were just too far behind to really impact anything. Nevertheless, like you said, it was played very well from both teams. But HUJ showed themselves as the better team in terms of cohesiveness and their play level in the team fights and late game. That's about it.
Alright, lovely. Thank you so much for your analysis. It's really appreciated. So we'll go back to chat. We'll settle down a bit as we wait for the next game. thank you to Gator, and I'll see you around definitely.